Okay. Last time there was a fight, the larvae exploded, people were rescued, and a guy who exploded was captured.
I can't help falling into places when the floor below me explodes.
Oh yeah, I mean, it could be worse. You could have been dying.
I mean, for all intents and purposes, I'm probably dead. Or about to suffer a fate worse than death. But we will find out.
Yep. Okay. Can Dimitri please roll me a stamina roll?
I will gladly do that, but apparently, as I place my dice somewhere, I misplaced them. There they are.
Good thing it's your desk that really matters.
Oh man. If I don't have stamina, this is going to be an interesting roll. Just straight up strength. Well, this is already going interesting. 15.
15. Okay. You are aware of pain, a bit of nausea, aches all over your body, dim at first, growing um, in intensity as you are slowly becoming aware of the world around you. There's a blur of light as you start getting consciousness. A, Several sounds uh, hitting your ears. One of which is a slurred and distorted speech that is taking a more coherent form. You hear the voice of a rather allegedly cultured individual. Okay.
I'm just trying to sit here and try to feign not being awake yet.
Okay. Due to you being awake, you do notice a that you're in a that you're binded. When I say binded, I mean like binders. The ones in A New Hope. To a chair. Though your body frame does mean that the binders aren't quite as tight on you, because these are like general binders. That being said, the discomfort you're currently in does impose a two dice penalty, because
What?
you notice a medical kit next to you, and your body has essentially been forced to a conscious status without the injuries being much in the way of treated.
I'm sorry, but all I can think of is, oh, finally awake, eh? Caught in that ambush like with those Imperials, huh?
But 2 dice penalty to what now?
Just rolls from injury, just your skills and such.
Hmm.
It's a wound penalty. Uh, the the medical kit that's next to the chair you're in is roughly 6 inches to your left. It looks like you're in a room that has been converted into a holding cell, though the door is currently open. In here, you will see a stormtrooper, specifically the back of a stormtrooper, who is talking onto a comm panel. More specifically, the comm panel is currently talking to him. The words you were hearing when you were regaining consciousness is holes in my city. You have no idea what the repercussions of this is going to be. You have him do what you need to do. Though the stormtrooper is about to say something, he starts saying yes when there is another voice that goes in over the comm. It's a bit faded, as if the person isn't near the mic. Sir, there's a visual sighting of a ship heading towards the government building. The more cultured voice will be directed towards the mic. See, I told you, Major. Consequences. The Teldaran will thumb the comm board, terminating the link. Fool! He doesn't even know what a military victory would be if it was a bantha staring at him. This wasn't entirely a failure. He'll turn around. You can tell in a bit of a controlled rush. You said you were trying to feign being unconscious?
Correct.
Okay. Make me a con roll with a net of plus 2d. With a net modifier plus 2d.
And let me pull up that file, because I actually don't have my constitution off the top of my head. Strangely enough. I have everything else.
Well, it's not
But I guess I'll turn.
it's con, as in lying.
Oh, that's perception, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. I was thinking of a skill constitution. Like, wait, what? That's 4d, and you're saying I get 2d even after my wound injuries, so I have 6d. It is 4d perception. Yeah, it is. Aww. Nope, where did that go? There it is. Okay, it's not that bad. Do, 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 do. Yeah, really, considering the rest of it, it wasn't that bad. 24, even with a 1 and a 5.
Ooh. Nice. Stinging. Ugh. You'll feel him slap your face. Then a moment later, you'll feel a hypo on you. As you're as you're injected. As a you've been injected with even more stimulant. As a result, your dexterity-based skills will be at a plus 1d, as you essentially are kind of having a bit of a kind of forced adrenaline rush. So that partially negates your wound penalty. So,
Yeah, I'm only at a -1 now.
He gave you them drugs, boy.
Should I dignify a response? I'm at exactly wound cap, if I recall. Like in cap.
Yeah, you're in cap. Yeah.
Should I dignify a response since he's basically giving me adrenaline? Sure. I'll mumble and then still keep feigning.
Okay.
Like, just barely a reaction. Just see what he'll do.
I don't have time for this. Okay.
I mean, he had a simpler solution. He could just heal me.
Well, healing you would take time.
First aid. It still take time. But, what does he do this time?
Let me bring his sheet up. Here we go.
Because I am doing a con.
You are doing a con. Let's see. Oh, this is going to be... Okay, let's see. Let's see about this. Oh, pfft. Are you for real right now? Huh. There we go. He will grab you by the right shoulder and shake you. How large is your seditionist group, and where do they have their communications tap?
Don't you hate it when the bad guy feels you're more competent than you actually are? Just kind of embarrassing.
I'm just like, how do I dignify a response? He's like, a communication tap. What is a communication tap? I don't even know what this is.
I mean,
like, my character doesn't even.
On the one hand, this is a great time to sow some false intelligence, but on the other hand, the bad guys are sowing their own false intelligence far better than anything we could do, so...
Exactly, I'm just like... how do I answer this with a response when they don't have one?
I gotta be honest. In your shoes, I'd probably just be dumbfounded. It's like, or what?
That's exactly where my character is, because I don't know it.
That's a good idea. We probably should get on that.
What are the codes for Minos Corva?
What the fuck is Minos Corva?
Oh god. I'm just gonna look up at him and like, oh, what now?
Don't take me for some fool. I'm fully aware that when we first met, you were able to tap our communications.
Oh.
Oh.
Were we?
Yeah, remember the probe droid was still in their TACnet?
Oh yeah.
So where is it? What? One of the comsats. One of the arrays here.
I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
Their entire comm network.
Speak English.
It's like, you need to go lower on like what you're trying to explain.
I feel like this would have been
It's
the
like-
time to get the face man captured, so he literally would have like gotten them to disassemble their entire communications network for the entire solar system.
It's like, yes, yes, we've tapped your main line. We have plants everywhere.
I'm just like,
Your aid
My-
is one of ours.
I was like, this would
My
be the time
character
to isolate
is
the entire system, from communications. Then we could take it over and nobody would know. But we're not ready.
But here's the thing. It's like, my character wouldn't know that about the droid. My character doesn't know shit about droids.
You were there. You know that your crow had asked it to relay whatever it heard on the radio.
Was I there? Yeah, I was there for that part.
That was in the
Before I-
mine.
Yeah, but Tadari doesn't know that. He's assuming you guys are way more organized.
I keep forgetting that I was specifically there for that part. I thought I got ahead of you before you said that.
He thinks we're ISIS when we're really Red Dawn.
Oh god.
We're not even Red Dawn yet.
No, we're Red Dawn. We're a bunch of teenagers with shotguns and a pickup truck.
Yeah. Yeah.
He thinks we're Red Faction, not Red
It's
Dawn.
like, yeah, you think we're Red Faction or Hydra? This is.
I'm still going to keep looking at him dumbfounded, just like, what? Because he's talking about things I don't understand.
Fine, then answer me this: what ships do you have at your disposal? You can tell by the way he's speaking, he's aware that he's on some kind of short clock, but he's not aware of exactly how long that is.
I'm just going to look at him and just go, what do you mean by what kind of ships? Like, I don't know starships at all. I just know there's a thing that flies. That's how my character is. I know we have one. That's it. But no, I know we have two.
Is that the
Wait,
player saying this or the character?
That's a player saying this.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. The player knows that I know that there are two of them.
And an unnamed number of TIE fighters disassembled in a corner.
And parts for something.
It's like we have
So-
$85,000 worth of TIE fighter over there in the corner.
And TIE fighters are cheaper than that too. That's the terrifying part about it.
We can make so many uglies.
So
If it was enough for 5 ties.
Something like that, yeah.
Sorry, go on.
I'm gonna keep playing the dumb parts. Like, you mean those flying things?
Crow slaps the top of the warehouse. You can make so many uglies out of this.
If only we had pilots.
Your ears will twitch as you hear the start and repetition of an alert klaxon.
God damn, that's loud.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say. Because I assume it's relatively loud because he left the door open.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a base alarm. Even if the door was closed, it would
Be loud.
it would be loud.
I'm just gonna stand by what I said. I would kind of answer this question. Are you talking about flying things? And then just go, ow, my ears, that's loud. I will play dumb until I'm forced to make a roll.
He will give you this look like you can't be that. It's like you can't be that stupid. It's kind of the look he's giving you. Okay, he has one more question he can ask, so he will actually use
What is your favorite color?
a skill. Yes.
I mean, I'm just sitting here, burnt to a crisp, probably broken legs, and I'm just sitting here like, bind it to a chair, barely awake. I don't know how he expects me to be coherent. I don't know how he expects me to be coherent right now.
Because he's injected you with drugs.
He believes
That wouldn't
in
make me
power of
coherent.
drugs.
He doesn't have many dice in
Medicine.
first aid. Which is what I had him roll a moment ago. It's like, does he know the effects of injecting you twice? He's on a crunch right now.
Oh,
As far as he is concerned, you're a terrorist, so...
Apparently, I'm a high-grade terrorist.
I was like, dude, our network is so awesome and classified, we don't even know about it.
Okay.
Oh, God. It's amazing.
He will. Let's see. He will apply pressure to one of your wounds for a moment as an intimidation tactic. Ooh, is there a failure there? Nope. Okay. Could you please roll me will, as he is using intimidation on you?
And I take the 2D penalty for wounds still.
You did roll like a okay. Well, you have been injected with 2 stimulants. You'll be on a 1D penalty because the stimulants
Okay.
affect your mind as well. So might make you a bit
40
harder.
plus 2 then. Let's see how well this goes. Thank you, Tristan. Just thank you for this.
Oh, did you recommend Katara
Yeah.
to him? Okay.
Well, it made sense since he was special ops, but, you know.
Yeah.
But as I recall, yeah, I've been teaching him Katara.
Nice.
There's a new one in that new adventure journal I sent you that I kind of want to pick up. It revolves around, like, using your rifle as a melee weapon.
Is it have the same mechanical scheme as the rest of them?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take a look at it.
It's apparently one commonly used by bounty hunters.
Nice.
But it's kind of like the long arm version of the Katara style in terms of, concept.
Okay.
Teaching him the
18?
18. He rolled a 20.
Ooh, so close.
Do you have any spare character points that you would wish to use?
Sure, I have 7 more. I might as well.
Okay. Be careful. I have rolled 1s on these dice before, and it's been really annoying. So be careful about that.
And it is counted as a power die, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the purposes of 6s.
Yeah.
Cool, let me pick this up off the floor since it just fell off and roll it. 6. 6.
Plus 12. That's 30.
Where did my die go? Fuck it. I have an entire box of them right now. 6.
Oh, jeez.
6.
You could have just left me with an 18. Oh, and a 1. So that's going to be 18 plus 1. So 18 plus 19, that's going to be 20, 37.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah. beats his roll. Okay, so yeah, you can do whatever you want to this to this next question.
Thank you for telling me to spend the character point. I was perfectly fine just failing that, but
I have a tendency to be like, is that your final answer? I know the Mando and the Badger are a part of your little troop here. What are their armaments?
I would almost want to answer this truthfully and just say, why don't you ask the people of the place they rated?
I was about to say, that feels like a waste of a final question considering he's seen us fight.
Yes. Though, you might have tricks that you've had to use.
True.
Like, he knows you have a jetpack. What can your jetpack do?
It can go up.
Like I would know
It
that.
can go down. It can go forward. It can go backwards.
Tadaro's making assumptions that, again, you guys are well more oiled and stuff like that.
Like we're some foreign power funded entity,
what
apparently.
can your jetpack do? I don't know. What can your jetpacks do? It's probably that.
Well, recall from the background dump a while ago that he essentially is one of his goals is being special ops, which means being a part of a tight-knit team and knowing what team members can do and whatnot. So he's applying that logic to what he views as a organized seditionist group.
Oh, I get that. But, the more he applies that, the sillier his questions get.
It's like when an expert mechanic asks a newbie, "Okay, did you apply the triple axle?" So what?
Yeah.
That's like, eventually we're learning from this guy what we need to do.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. And when we eventually do it, you call our shit. But then everyone else is like, yeah, that's what you said last time. And there was nothing. This is nothing as well.
Like, I almost wanted to just say is like everything that you would. Like, I almost want to say, can I just have a character point back? Because I would say the same thing either way. Why don't you ask the people who we rated? Because that's legitimately what we have.
Something a bit
Which
more
means it's their stuff. Why would I lie about that? They would know that. We stole their stuff. They would have records of this.
Are people not telling you what we stole? That's even more concerning. I think you have a more significant problem. Internal work communication is very important.
Oh God!
Burn your memos.
I gotta think how I'm going to say this because I beat his intimidation.
Yeah.
I'm just going to look at him, very angry, like he did nothing but piss me off. Not even caring that I'm binded. I'm going to look at him. I'm going to say, you should talk to your HR director about what we stole. In addition to this, you're very bad at your job.
Fine, a more practical question then. How many bases do you have and where are they located? At that...
I was about to say, I'm sorry, the GM said you only got one more question.
At that... I can do scene changes.
Scene changes.
At that, I would just say, I don't know. Turn off these damn alarms.
The Kaitala, which has been gunning it, will be above the government building. It's a rather fancy building that has you're over top of it. Aside from a defensive wall with guards on the concourse and stuff, there is an extensive communications array on top of the building. There are some stormtroopers on top of the building, on the roof, along with some defensive double laser cannons that are circling around as defense.
Turbo laser cannons, or
They're small anti-starfighter cannons.
Okay. Reset will have put shields front and back.
Okay. In addition, who was on sensors? Is that reset?
Yeah, that's reset.
Can reset roll me sensors, please?
They know we're coming. There's no reason not to be active, so I guess scan. $21.
21. Awesome. Okay. Okay. You rather reset is detecting excuse me, three TIE fighters that are closing in. They will be within weapons range in 12 seconds, and 8 Mark 1 of the TIE Strikers
Okay.
that are that have become active and are lifting off within medium's weapons range. As a note, again, since you're over top, you can also see down below 5 anti-personnel cannons, one on each corner and one at the front gate. To be specific about those anti-air cannons, upon further investigation, they are triple barrel cannons. There's 3 of them.
Okay. Are the anti-personnel aimed in towards the courtyard or aimed out to actually defend the building?
They're aimed out and as if they're expecting the base to be flanked and rushed and stuff.
Okay.
The anti-air cannons, however, are
Yeah. Well, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have 1 hunter per turret. The remaining hunters will go with Sky and Rory. Tachikoma's up and running, so they can take Tachikoma also.
yeah.
She has been informed grenades free.
Yay!
But the hunters pick their targets. I'll give them a command buff in a moment. I'm going to use the wingtip lasers to make a strafing run on one of the fixed cannons as we're coming in.
Okay.
Oh, the anti-ship cannon. Since we can all agree the first order are monsters, can I set the lasers to silver?
Is it holy silver?
I mean, I'm 100% down for this. They don't even know how to interrogate someone.
Alright, gonna take some evasive action as well. Coming in, strafe the cannon, bring the ship low enough that they can jump out the hatch and start spraying guns.
Okay.
Man, I was thinking
And
you're
I'm
just going to drop
inside
proton bombs on
inside
it.
the perimeter, so the anti-personnel guns are not facing them.
Okay. And I guess I do want to clarify, the one facing the main gate is on the interior versus the exterior.
So they will have one gun facing them when I drop them.
They will have one cannon, and since
make sure they're warned of that.
since you're going to be dropping people, the personnel you are seeing are 10 ground-based stormtroopers and 3 people on the roof.
Okay, I will make sure they are informed of all of this as we're coming in and they're getting ready to jump, so they know how to pick their targets. Here we go.
Okay. And you said you were shooting at one of the
I'm using the wingtip cannons to shoot one of the AA guns. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The hunters can choose their targets as they see fit. They are at a total of plus 7D between fire control and me.
Okay.
Sometimes come over to yourself.
Okay, and you said plus how many for the hunters?
Between fire control and my command bonus, it's 7. Plus 7.
Oh, that's right. Does the shuttle have fire control jammers?
Yes, it does. And we're also going to hit the building with the communications jammer, which gives us plus 2D to jamming.
Okay.
They are at minus 1D to shoot at us.
Okay.
And plus 2D to detect us, if that matters for fire control. I don't know if it does.
Not for fire control.
Okay, so minus 1D fire control.
Okay. Are you doing a blanket jam, or are you allowing short range communications?
What's short range in this case?
Like it would be to you and to maybe to the vicinity of Cole.
Okay, so not outside the city.
Not much outside the city.
Okay, then yeah, that will allow short range.
Okay.
I just don't want them calling in an airstrike from the Star Destroyer or anything.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It wouldn't. You wouldn't. Provided this is good enough jamming, they wouldn't be able to do orbital comms. So okay, who's rolling for the jam?
And that's communications.
Yeah, with your jamming bonuses. You said it give you a plus 2D.
Yeah, it's a plus 2D to block enemy communications.
Okay.
So he has set the DC at 18.
18. Okay.
Not that amazing, but at least they have to work at it.
Yeah. Let's see. They building to laser cannons. Those are the. Oh, there we go. Oh, a D46, guys.
Aha, the AA guns rolled a 1 on the power die.
Haha!
Nice. Range of that. Nice. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. And there's 2.
Now I just have to roll my skywriting skill. Surrender, Dorothy.
I'm Dorothy now? Come on. I mean, you could just demolish the building. I'll probably survive. I survived me having an explosion go off in my face.
Okay. Let's see. Can I roll that paladin to that? Your generates that damage is 12.
I don't doubt you'd survive it. I doubt that we'd have the time to dig you back out.
1d plus 2 to your laser damage.
So plus 4.
Hey now, there's a sewer entrance. You wouldn't have to dig me out. You just
Unless
have
the
to...
weight of the building collapses the sewer.
Yeah, that's true. I'd still say it's worth it.
Okay, your wingtip lasers damage the AA, the one of the AA guns. The two hunters target the other two turrets. There being a bright flash and explosion as those two turrets just detonate in the smithereens. Let's see. Wingtip laser cannons. Those are not turrets. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. And you were dropping people on the ground.
Yep.
Okay, I believe it was Gin and
Yin, Rory, and Tachikoma, and however many hunters were left after the two gunners.
Okay. You are dropped at the entry courtyard. As mentioned, there are 10 ground troopers, 3 troopers on the roof, and a anti-personnel cannon on the ground. Around you, where you're dropped, there are some decorative fountains and plants. The building, the building itself is roughly shaped like what's in the image there. Well, there is some water surrounding it. Again, more for decoration. It's not as encompassing as it is in the image. So the closer you get to the main entryway, the more the ground kind of narrows into a fanciful bridge for about 4 meters, and that's flanked by water. Okay, so you guys have dropped. Your distance from the main entrance is going to be 15 meters. There will be shots of troopers trying to hit you, but at the moment missing. Since you guys are essentially doing a flying drop here, I presume you jumped out? Or were you inside the Tachikoma?
Be in the Tachikoma. Make life simple. At least that's what I would do. Oh, I forgot to ask this, David. How much of my stuff is still on me?
Again, he was in a rush, so your weapons that would prevent you from sitting in a chair had been removed and are in the corner of the room.
Oh, dear Lord.
Are you still thinking, Greg? Did I miss a memo?
No? That would
Feeler?
Let me check the Skype, see if he...
No?
Feeler?
lesser sword. Okay.
If I'm not paying time for my turn again, I will roll for the research center.
Okay.
I'm making another pass to the turret.
Huh.
Sorry, I just got back. What?
Huh. We were wondering if you were just jumping from the ship, or if you were in the Tachikoma, or if you had sort of tactic.
Uh, I'll jump out of it with him. Yeah,
Alright.
if need be, jetpack.
Considering it's a flying drop, yeah, you can just tap the jetpack and land safely.
Yeah, just.
Okay. You and the freshly revived hunters are with you, along with Gin. As a reminder, there are 10 troopers on the ground and 2 teams of 5, and 3 troopers on the roof. There is 15 meters between your current location and the main entrance, which is sporting an anti-personnel cannon. Mounting, rather. Around you are some decorative fountains and kind of potted plants, like in the warehouse area. As the ground gets closer to the entrance, about for 4 meters of length from the main entryway to the main concourse, is a narrowed bridge that has water on either side of it. For even from the outside, you are able to hear the alert klaxons.
All right. So find Dimitri, get out. Is the deal here? If that is essentially it.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't suppose we found out where he was. So, I'm supposing it would be not too far to say just start shooting stormies. Maybe? I don't know. At this point, I'm just like, I don't know. Either way, that cannon is non-kosher.
All I know is that from everything that's been said, you should be killing anyone that gets in your way between you and me. And there's a giant building that is where I'm probably at.
Yep. So, I think we're gonna open fire on the stormtroopers. I think that's easy to say.
Because they will be trying to kill you anyways.
This is true. So yes, I would like to have all the hunters and myself open fire on that there squad of Stormies on the floor.
Okay, how many are you shooting at?
I'm gonna go ahead and just fire at one, because by the sound of it, they don't exactly have cover. How many hunters do we have with us? Like, at least a dozen? Maybe less?
Let's see, you have that many. I believe you have about 10 people with you, plus Gin.
And the Tachikoma.
And the Tachikoma.
Yeah. That being said, Hunters and myself fire at the Stormies. Tachikoma start working on that cannon. I think that would be a good idea.
The droid will trip. Okay.
Phew. Alright. So... Blaster. This targeting. And I will also make a dodge roll this turn. Because I figure it's going to need that. So... Minus... 1. There's no bonuses for range, are there? Just curious.
Bonuses for range?
Just curious, like how close they are. I don't know if they're out in the open.
Not
Yeah.
specifically. If you have it like on to their chest point blank, then yeah, I'd give some bonuses.
No, that's fair. Just wondering. Okay, so so daka. Okay, minus.
Oh, that roll though, nice.
Just a good roll.
Okay, the troopers, as I mentioned, were shooting at you as you guys ascended. The blasts were going around you. The area around you is being lit up by my blaster fire. Some minute chunks of debris from cover and ground being hit. The troopers are starting to scatter to what cover points they have around them as you blast one in the side that is about to get behind a decorative fountain wall. But right before they get there, you hit them, you get them. Could you roll me damage, please, with a bonus of +2?
So +2, got it. So 5. That brings me up to cool 6 + 1. Oof. Damn. Power die. And the +2.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
Okay, with there being that many people. She was okay. With there being that many people about, Your blaster bolt will drop the person instantly. They'll hit the ground, go sliding, displacing the fountain water on the ground. You will see the red glimmer of your bolt continue past this guy. And slam into a trooper just 2 meters 2 meters pass, hitting them in the upper part of their back where their shoulder blades are, and the person drops to the ground.
Ow.
Yeah. Rory got blow through.
Damn.
He rolled a 44 on the damage. It was holy crap. Woo.
The +2 boosted me up to 6 dice. Yeah, that'll do it.
That is awesome. The hunters around you are opening fires. They're taking cover positions behind various fountains and trees and plants. The troopers getting hit in the leg or the arm or the torso, causing them to buckle but still be on their feet, though notably pained.
And then the Tachikoma opens up with dual repeaters.
Yup.
And grenades.
Nope.
They're about.
Yeah. Place for. Look. It's hot.
Hmm.
Thanks to
No. Anyway, bomb. Yeah. And there is. There we go. That's what I was looking for. There is. Yin. Who is taking a tuck and roll to get to some cover out of a bush that's closer to the main entryway. Ooh, nice. Away that. There we go. Okay. She unleashes 2 shots forward prior to a large sound of a explosion as Hitachikuma unleashed a concussion grenade at the anti-personnel turret, causing its gunner to go flying, which Gin is now shooting.
team attack!
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what we in War Machine call combined ranged attack. That still wasn't enough DACA, though. Not enough DACA.
Okay. Person has been shot. Okay, you did that. Okay. The troopers have now got into their cover, though one is breaking off towards the cannon, leaving himself out in the open, cutting across the main kind of courtyard area, making himself a little bit vulnerable. Ooh, these guys though. That was we did that. What's that? Stocks. Let's do that. Okay, they are opening fire at the hunters, though the cover is really the only thing being blasted at the moment. Bits are being burned away by the bolts. Steam coming up from the decorative water walls that are being hit from the unleash of blaster fire. Rory, you are also being shot at. This is coming from a upper angle from from the rooftop.
Q. It's probably gonna hit.
Oh, I forgot to remove that. Okay. Oh, I'll just use that 13 for again, since he was being shot at as well by one of the people. Okay, again, your dodge is not the best. But you cover, so...
Cover. And she took armor.
What armor was she wearing from the prep?
I want to say she was using Stormtrooper armor like everything else.
Okay. Yep, it just blasts her cover. Blasting through her cover, but only causing an annoyance to her. Okay, and see, these are those percentages. Percentage flat. Oh, they get more. So really it's 30. Oh, there we go, that's what I was looking for. I believe the touchscreen scale was speeder, as I recall.
Yeah. It's using speeder scale weapons, yeah. No,
No, I
it's
mean
not using speeder scale weapons.
itself.
It can be used as transportation, but it's still a modified probe droid. So, isn't that the character?
Well, yeah, but you're using a speeder chassis, weren't you?
No, we have to attach the speeder bike's engine to the probe droid.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, as far as I know, it's character scale.
Got you.
As it gets horribly gunned down again.
Nope. It gets shot from the roof, receiving a paint job damage from the above bolt.
Hey.
I know, it didn't instantly die. That's just the Major wasn't shooting at it. Okay. With that in mind, you said you were doing another pass.
I will be doing another pass when it comes to my turn, yes.
Okay.
And I have to finish off that turret I failed to kill the first time around.
It is damaged, though.
Yeah.
The drop team have had their turn. The gun troops have had their turn. The damaged AA gun, however, has not had its turn aside from your initial entry. Oh, that's right. Plus that. Kills your purchase element. 16 misses. Boom! Okay, your turn.
Okay. Swing around for another pass on the AA gun. Again, I'm going to give them a command buff, but they're still free to choose their own targets. The only thing left really is the fighters at this point, but if they want to shoot ground people, that's up to them.
Yeah, the fighters are coming in the range, and the strikes are coming in the range. Strike.
As I'm making the pass, I'm going to turn on the external speakers and shout down to the Imperial facilities. We demand the immediate release of all prisoners and detainees, or we will level this place to the ground, and possibly below the ground, depending on how well we roll.
Depending on our given mood.
Totally talking about barrel rolls, right?
You have 60 seconds to respond before we start shearing off levels.
Okay. Can you make an intimidation roll, please? Because that sounds fairly intimidating.
Plus 5d10? Plus 5d6?
By the way, you will get a plus 18 for having a big ship.
Plus 18 for having a big ship.
Yes, plus 18.
I assume I don't get to add my helmet bonus.
No, the speakers do not convey the,
The
Put a
Batman
hollow projector on the front
symbol.
of the ship so they can see my helmet.
hey look! A big giant head!
Oh no, it's the
That's what we
the
need to
monster.
do now, Tristan. We need to redesign the ship to look like a Mando helmet.
Oh no, just specifically
You're not
his
making
is
a
the
Legion of
bat.
Doom flyer.
No, I'm sorry, but that seems like something just like straight out of the older comics of, oh no, it's the, oh shit, it's the masked vigilante, the masked panda. Oh no. Which semi-relevant tangent? I saw a comic for like a Foxhound from Metal Gear, like the early days,
Yeah.
and I'm like, ooh, I would actually read that comic.
Plus 2d, but
Damage.
add 5 to that, so 26.
What'd you roll for intimidation?
27.
Oh, that might actually work. Against everyone but the Major.
Good thing the Major's not in charge.
No, he's not.
I just have to intimidate the bureaucrat, who probably is on the top floor, which means he goes first.
Major Taldarin, we don't negotiate with terrorists. Okay, go, Governor. Silence, Taldarin. Yeah, we'll let them all out. Get out of our sight, please. Just don't kill me.
Damn, I should have said please. It would give me like a plus 5.
It would turn into
Intimidation with a little bit of mannerism.
It's a polite intimidation.
the second pass on the turret, detonates in the fragments, leaving it stand.
Yeah! I turned it into Legos.
No,
Quick, get
not
the
the Lego
things.
blocks.
Okay, Dimitri, you are hearing the sounds outside of blaster fire and the building quaking a few times, which is what you feel more so than see.
Oh. That's some, interesting things going on there, Major.
I'm sure the governor has enough defenses to ward off one ship.
I don't know. He was mentioning consequences involving holes in ground. And I'm pretty sure consequences of an entire place being destroyed by a ship being blown up on top of it wouldn't go well for you either.
You appear to have faith in your resources.
I don't have faith in resources. I have faith in the fact that the First Order doesn't make very good buildings. I say that in time as a blast happens and shakes the building. So I'm just like, I mean, we can die down here, but I at least gave you the dignity of saving your life instead of letting you die in a volcano.
That was your mistake.
Oh, pity me for deciding to have mercy on someone when I could have just ripped your throat out instead. I mean, if that's what you really want, I guess I can't... I have to provide you your wishes next time we fight, but... that might not happen. It might happen. Fuck if I know. But you seriously need to get better at your job. Or, you know, maybe actually get a trained medical practitioner.
I don't think I need a medical practitioner. You seem pretty awake now at the moment.
You really think I'm going to be answering questions when I'm sitting here as basically what looks like a charred corpse? I might be awake and I might be a smartass, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to be coherent.
He will what? Am I using this term right? The Jack Bauer with the hitting?
Yeah.
Yeah. He will take out his sidearm and just kind of hit you with the pistol grip.
Careful. Next they'll go critical roll and start honeyboarding you.
Honeyboarding me.
Honeyboarding.
What?
Now, unless you want what you fear that happened to this building collapse on you as well. Where how many and where are your seditionist bases?
Our base is flying above his head.
I'm just like,
He is rolling intimidation against you. Though,
I'm just-
considering your friends are here, you get a +5.
I was just gonna make a smart-ass remark. I don't know it's shooting at you right now.
I think you still have to roll will.
I do.
But you get a +5.
Do that, do that. Instead of 4D plus 2, I get a 4D plus 7? Okay.
Yep.
And you are not wrong, Greg. That's why I questioned that. Ooh, power die. I need more dice.
I love that line. I don't have enough dice. I need more dice.
Ooh, paradise.
still need more dice. Because I only grabbed the 4. I was not expecting to succeed at this. Let's see. That's 12, 22, 30.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. You beat his intimidation.
Smartass remark. Insert here.
Okay.
You will never break me, fascisti.
Smartass remark of it. It might be shooting you. It might be everywhere. It might be this very mansion. Or it could be all 4 of them. I did say 4 of them, right? No, I said 3. All 3 options.
Okay.
Maybe you're just a cog in our machine.
Mm. You can possibly have the intellect to be jerking the entire battlefield, much less me.
I don't know. I mean, we tapped your communication systems. We knew everything that was going to happen before it happened. Before we even met you.
I see that you're awake and thinking clearly now. Now you're aware of the comm taps.
Mind you, I'm just repeating what you're saying. Because I still don't know what that is. Because I'm just a cog in a machine just like you. You're just playing your role out exquisitely.
Aside from talking, is there anything else you're wanting to do?
I mean, where is he positioned? Is he between me and the door?
He is between you and the door. He is within, obviously, arm's reach of you because he's able to, pistol whip you. Again, you're sitting in a chair. Your hands are bound behind you in some binders that aren't quite as tight as they should be, again, due to your frame. And there is a medical kit that's still open next to the chair.
I'm thinking. Binders are not properly put on me. And it's only my hands bind it behind me against a chair?
Yeah. Yeah, keep in mind...
So technically, if I was flexible enough, I could just lift my arms over the back of the chair and then just walk away. Is that what you're saying?
Okay,
or my arms bind it to the chair.
Okay, he has you like that, they're like that. Theoretically, if you were flexible enough, you could, but a normal person wouldn't be able to do that. How straight your arms are at their angle.
Hey, what's with the static?
Sarah?
It's static. Sierra.
Hey.
Today's sky call will come from inside a jet engine.
Haha. But yeah, basically with your arms behind the chair and bounded, it's close up against against the chair. So you could theoretically shuffle out of it, but it would be uncomfortable and possibly not work. It depends on how well your flexibility is.
I'm on adrenaline, and I am basically numb to pain at this point, correct?
You can still feel it, but it fades a lot quicker.
Cool. I'm gonna get him to attempt to hit me again.
Ooh, okay.
And in the process of him doing this, I'm gonna purposely throw myself back, cause my shoulder to dislocate so I can get up and out of the chair, and then basically bolt for the door, because I don't care about a first order machine gun.
Okay, let's see, con for taunting?
Cool. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm calling basically already doing this by pointing out that he's just a cog in our magnificent machine he thinks that we're both a part of at this point. Oh man. The dice really want me to do this. Of 3 dice, I rolled 3 sixes. So let's see where this goes. No. It landed on a 5. So that's 12 plus 11, what is that? 23? Yeah.
Oh! As you are talking to him, you are seeing beneath something he's not entirely keeping hidden too well. You're kind of spurring on his paranoia. He clearly, though, does not think that he is compromised because he's him. But you are rallying him up enough, and the pressure from the outside of this battle going on. Yes, he will go for a hit.
I mean, he knows he can't really beat me up because I'm basically a charred corpse. If he hits me too hard, I'll probably die. And he wants to interrogate me.
True.
Also, I have to actually bounce. If you need me for rolls, you know what to do. Okay, see you later. I'll be back soon.
Okay. Can you roll a... Since you are going to push up off the chair, can you roll a dodge? Not a dodge, Since he's trying to hit you, brawling parry, because that can also be a kind of melee range dodge.
Cool. I have brawling. This works well.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 5d plus 2. I'm at a 1d penalty. That puts me at 4d plus 2 for this. Do I get any other bonuses? I just want to make sure. So I'm at a minus 1d because of stimulants. Because I've been stimmed too much.
Okay, since this is kind of a part of a plan of yours, plus 1 more D, since you're all according to plan bonus.
My plan is great.
I mean, I have my knife and my pistol on me. They were on each leg respectively. And all I had was a first order repeater, so I'm set to run.
Okay.
So let's see.
I don't know, you wait a minute longer, they might escort you out of the building with a goodie bag.
That'll probably end up happening. I'll just end up getting out the door and scream, "This madman's trying to kill me." Oh
I'm gonna feel
god.
really stupid if you're the only prisoner in the building after making that demand.
I'd be like, wait, we're just trying to release one person? Okay, whatever.
Gotta admit, hoping for a bigger haul.
That's 3, 6, 9. 9 plus 18. That's going to be 27 to parry? Or basically roll with it, in a literal sense?
Right. So you said 27?
Correct. He definitely hits me.
He definitely hits you. You didn't roll with it as well as you would have liked. So can you roll me soak, please? Versus physical?
And I'm still wearing my armor, strangely enough, so this is going to be interesting. That's going to be a 3d strength plus another 1d plus 2, so that puts me at 4d plus 2. Oh wait, I forgot they add the plus 2 from... It still wouldn't matter. I would have been at 29. Keep forgetting to add the plus part. But let's see. Doop boop boop doo. Doop 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 doo. "22's the soak."
Okay.
Cause I'm just gonna roll with this and probably dislocate my arm or be really flexible, one or the other, to get out of this.
Okay, your armor takes it as you go rolling, and you're gonna dislocate your arm. Roll me dexterity.
Doop boop doo doo. Got that there. Just roll dexterity. Yep. Do I get any bonuses for this preordained plan? Oh, wait a second. Did you say I got a +5 from my plan? From earlier? You mentioned I got... No, that was a +1d. That's right.
Yeah,
Never mind.
+1d.
Do I still get this +1d?
Considering this is you trying to wrench your shoulder out,
Or be flexible enough to not have to do this. It's going to be one or the other.
You know what? Actually, for the purposes of escaping the chair, since you're willing to dislocate your shoulder, you can roll dexterity at a +2d.
Oh, this might go really well. Or very poorly. One or the other.
Keep in mind, though, this does not include resetting your dislocation.
Oh, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'll take the penalty from that. Oh, man. That's going to be 10... A flat 30?
Holy crap. You'll feel... That's right, I forgot you could do that. Okay. Yeah. You'll feel a sharp pain that quickly fades as you dislocate your shoulder, and you are able to tumble out of the chair. Keep in mind, you still have the binders on you.
Oh, that's fine. My arms are now in front of me. I don't care.
Okay. And I believe you said you wanted to, make a mad dash out.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to get out the room. What is this hallway? Have I been in this hallway? Because I wasn't part of this mansion before.
You weren't in this area. When you exit, there is a wall that is forcing you to go right. And there's more makeshift holding cells.
Is there a guard over there? Down the hallway? Because I will totally play another stormtrooper against him.
Go, haha.
You said no?
No, I was just kind of chuckling. Okay, that. You don't see a guard at the end of this hallway, but you do see it turn left at the end of the hallway.
I'll go down the hallway screaming, "Guard! The Major's trying to kill me. Please save me."
Okay.
He's gone mad.
As you're running, he is attempting to pursue you. You do notice that there are at least 4 holding cells that have people. Can you roll me running to see how can you roll me running to see how well this initial part of the pursuit goes? Keep in mind your 1d penalty.
Yeah. I'll just throw out that. Keep those. Well, I get to roll the third die anyways. Because running is strength, correct?
Running is dexterity.
Still the same stat anyways. So it's going to be a flat 22.
Okay.
I will spend a CP.
Okay.
I'll tell you if I roll a 2 or less. I rolled a 4.
Okay. He being a finely trained soldier, is keeping up with you pretty well. He is not within arm's reach, but he is close to being in arm's reach. Let's see, you've done your strength.
I'm more surprised he's chasing after me instead of using a stun setting on his pistol. But I'll take this.
Uh, wounded. I keep making these power dice by mistake. I don't need like 5 power dice. Nice. Okay, outside there's an exchange of fire going on between the troopers and the hunters. While the injured troopers are able to shoot through or around some of the cover, the hunter's armor is able to repel the lethal energy.
All the death and destruction.
Haha! Welcome.
Tristan, you there still?
Yeah, still here.
There's like half a dozen of us down here.
Okay.
It's worth more.
The Tachikoma swivels, firing another concussion grenade versus these troopers. Okay, that counts as that. If I remember correctly, concussion grenades were stun.
No.
That was
Concussion
more...
grenades just use concussive force to kill people instead of fragmentation. Metal shrapnel. That's the difference between defensive grenades and offensive grenades. Now, it might be different in the rules, but...
Oh yeah, that's I'm trying to look this up right quick. Wow, I did not realize the word grenade popped up so much. There we go. Ion grenades. Sun grenades. Grenades. Okay. Oh! This doesn't have it in it. I will assume it's that. So, a chunk of... Wow. A chunk of the... That is the same thing. Wow. Okay. 7 troopers get hit with a concussive blast, slamming them into the cover and all around, disturbing them, disrupting them, causing them further injury. Which means now they probably won't be able to hit Jack at all. As debris is flung up from the air. Okay. Okay, Crow. The strikers are in range. They are smaller vessels. There are 8 of them.
Mm-hmm.
They are in flights of 4. One coming from one flight coming from 6 o'clock high. The other one coming from 8 o'clock level. These are the Maquis. Okay. Let me scroll up, see what your defense roll was. Gunner command piloting is 27. The Raider, the Kaital, shakes a bit from the blast. Please roll me soak with a let me double check the scale with a 4D bonus.
Oh. Is this front, back, side? What is this?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock?
Aft and front respectively, because they're 2 flights coming at different
So
angles.
2 soaks, and both have a plus 40.
Yep, because scale.
60, so I'm rolling 10D of soak. Okay.
Wait, are you telling me they're throwing speeders at us?
Well, those are the ones that were closer in range.
You
There's
got
also
this, Tristan.
There's also ties, don't worry.
They're not here yet.
39. And 33.
39, 33. Okay, your aft shields are taking the shots like a champ as lasers just detonate against your deflector shields. The other ones, however, are a bit more intelligent than their Flight A counterparts. Knowing that you are a larger vessel, they are launching what limited mini missiles they have. Let's see, you said, what was your second roll? 20...
It was a 39 and 33.
33, okay. Whoops.
Broke that code there. Still broke that code there. On all of those, you're missing the second bracket at the end of each of those die rolls.
Wow. The console rocks as there are flashes of light that cause your canopy to dim from the detonation. But aside from rocking the boat, the ship is intact. Your particle shield's able to negate the concussive blasts.
Now I can understand the futility of why I shouldn't have been able to do what I did in the EOE game.
Yeah.
There's the line fighter. Okay, your atmospheric. Right, okay, there's that. There's that. Okay. As the ties from that did quote unquote nothing last round have increased their engine output against the storm rage on outside, because I did not forget about the storm, I just didn't mention it. They will be firing their cannons at you. Oh, wait, targeting computer was lessened.
Yep.
There we go.
And they increase speed. That means they're doing multiple actions.
Yeah.
Oh my. Then again, are these the actual TIE Fighter aces that they're supposed to be? That is the question.
That is... see, their fire control's being compromised, and they have that going on. Okay, from 10 o'clock high, you'll see emerald shots lancing down through the air. If you could see it sizzling the rain as it goes down. 21, 29. They miss. Do they hit anything important? They blow holes in the ground. However,
They blow holes in the mansion, though.
Or their own troopers.
that's why I rolled. They're just blowing up as of yet unused cover. Okay, let's see about this. A lightning strike flashes through the air a little bit in the distance. Almost immediately thereafter, the cracking of thunder. Your visor once again tints.
Would it be my visor or the windshield?
Sorry, the canopy.
Yeah.
It wasn't so bright as to also make your visor tint.
I'm gonna say that's some hella bright.
Though you are looking at a lightning strike.
Yeah.
When the transparency returns, you will see one of the fighters returning and wobbling to position, as if it momentarily took evasive action. You will. Well, no, that's at a distance. You'll see some light sparking from its left ion panel. Okay,
Man, they're getting desperate that they're flying straight through a storm. I think they're taking your threat serious.
Well, everybody's been flying through the storm today, so
I mean, they're coming from above, going through it
true.
with ion panels. Ion panels might as well just scream conductor rods right there. Because, damn.
Okay. Your ship is being hailed.
Reset. Put them on speakerphone.
Greetings, seditionist vessel. This is Lieutenant Colonel Governor Pricier speaking. I believe you made a threat earlier.
It wasn't a threat. It was a Mandalorian request.
So that isn't just a moniker you're taking.
No, it's not.
You're known for fighting on the ground, not in ships.
Double check your history books, man. We have a fighter corps too. We have our own ship, class of starfighters. They have the cockpit and the wings that somehow aren't attached and just spin around the ship as it flies.
Your exotic designs don't concern me, Mandalorian.
No, they don't. But my guns do. I believe you have 45 seconds remaining.
What makes you think that I can't breach this storm and call down from help from orbit?
Well, one, faith in my jamming crew. Two, I am sure you can call down help from orbit. The question is, will you still be, you and your building still be standing by the time it gets here from orbit?
There'll be a momentary pause. Neither of us wish to see Cole damaged any further.
This is true.
You merely desire your wayward fellow returned to you?
And any other prisoners you have in detainment in your, facility there. Kind of silly to bring all this force to bear just for one guy. I mean, while we're here, we might as well go for the set.
I see.
I figure you owe us that much after, lying about your food distribution. Can't liberate the food, might as well liberate the people.
Well, it's very unfortunate that the food supplies have been so diminished.
Oh, yeah. Enforced shortages have a nasty habit of doing that. Artificial as they may be. But hey, who am I to judge? If hoarding the Twinkies makes you feel more powerful and secure, then by all means hoard the Twinkies.
It is you and your small group of resistance that has forced my hand to such things, tightening on curfews, causing the citizens to bear rations.
And if you think any of that will actually help to slow us down, then by all means give it a shot. 30 seconds, man.
Slow you down? dear Mandalorian, don't you see that you are the cause of this plight that you seem to be trying to not to make peaceful? You are your own worst enemy right now.
From a certain point of view. But most of the stuff that, we have grievances, for, you've been doing since before we got here. So, yeah.
Before I arrived, this town was a chaotic mess. Look at it now. Jobs, mining, synchronicity, and efficiency in what's done. None of this rabbling around at various hours, unscheduled lunch breaks.
Yeah, free will's a bitch.
You can do whatever you'd like within the bounds of the ordinances after your 10-hour shift is over.
Mm-hmm. You having fun running the clock? I didn't come to talk politics, good man. I came for your prisoners or to bomb the hell out of your house. Your pick. Who knows? Maybe I'm saving you hundreds on, demolition for renovation. I don't know.
So far as I've seen, there's just a fight in my courtyard and the demolishing of my defenses.
Right, because the clock is still ticking for the timer I gave you before I start shooting at your house.
You fancied yourself such a hero with the monkey?
I'm pretty sure we haven't hired a monkey yet.
I sincerely doubt your willingness to put any innocence in this building at risk.
Well, you see, therein lies your problem. That is a government facility. You are a military dictatorship. Ergo, everybody in that building is military personnel, and thus a legitimate target. Except for the prisoners that we happen to know are detained in your basement, and thus have pretty good odds of actually being okay, as I start shearing you off at the top and working my way down.
Please roll intimidation.
Add in some blast cannon fire. It'll probably work.
You get plus 10 for your big ship.
Oh, I went down. My ship got less intimidating.
It's more that he has slightly more aerial forces in the area, in the form of 2 ties and some air speeders. No, Sky. He is misremembering the Mando's partner.
19. Yeah, apparently the badger got downgraded to the monkey.
Mando and the monkey.
He's calling me a monkey?
Yep, monkey.
I don't even have a tail.
And you can tell him that as you maul him with your badger claws.
I am totally gonna scratch the shit out of his face now. Bite him by the neck and shake him like a rag doll. I should add teeth on this. Just because. I think that's what I'm gonna do now. I think next I'm gonna add teeth. There we go.
Well,
that way they can't confuse me for a monkey.
Well, I mean, your head is already pretty distinctive, but I suppose we can rig the jaw to open so it'll have teeth and can bite people.
Yeah. Show them. Fucking call me a goddamn monkey. That's alright. I got his number.
Dimitri.
Yes.
As you're running in the station, you turn the corner. You're now going the other direction. There's some more cells. You're seeing at least 5 of the holding cells do have people in them. When you exit the hallway, you will see eight troopers in front of you. They're dispersed around a semi-open area, broken with some some unusually wider hallways. As a reminder, this was a mansion that has been retrofitted into a more military useful building.
Cool.
Which is why there's some like unusually large areas, and some areas are a bit more narrow, as temporary walls have been set up to make rooms and things.
Who's the sergeant in the group?
You will see a trooper with a squad shoulder patch.
I run towards him, clearly injured and limping, saying that the major has gone mad, and he is trying to kill me instead of get the information he was told to get. Please save me, as I keep running towards him. And if I can somehow pass him and there's still space behind him, I'd actually somewhat hide behind him.
Okay. As you are running towards them, their blasters are out as they close in range, but they are not shooting you. The major will call out from his helmet, detain the prisoner with your dislocated arm and and blasted look. While they do point their weapons at you, say for the person you're directly in front of. Yes, sir. The prisoner seems fairly injured to begin with. The seditionist is clearly playing for. He'll stop.
He's thinking about it.
He's right here. There's 8 troopers right here. You can't... Sir, contact one of the ties. Get them to fly above the jamming.
I tapped the sergeant on the soldier, like, barely, like, just... Could you at least get a medic, please?
The trooper that you tapped will gesture towards one of the people. 32, the prisoner. One of the troopers will come out.
I'm clearly just sitting there by a very dislocated shoulder, still in binders.
We still have the Plex launchers from. You have really sensitive hearing. Can you roll a perception?
Do I get my sharp senses?
Yes, you do.
Sweet, I'm actually just at my raw perception then. Does a 19 hear his little conversation?
Yes, you are hearing the other side of the comm. Major, I'm not going to debate with you. I can't just lose the government building. Everything will be thrown into chaos. And it will not look particularly well on the next report once the system storm is over with.